In 1981, in the stillness of a Kansas night, a man slept beside the woman he trusted most. But trust had already been replaced by betrayal. While he dreamed of saving his marriage, she was planning his death. Secret meetings, stolen glances, whispered promises of a life without him. Divorce was too slow. Freedom was too expensive. So they chose something final. By sunrise, David Harmon would be dead, and a love affair would become a murder conspiracy. Some love stories don't end in heartbreak. They end in blood. At the center of it all was Melinda Raisch, a woman who chose murder over divorce. This is the story of a deadly love triangle that ended in cold-blooded violence. Melinda Raisch was married to David Harmon. On the surface, they appeared to live an ordinary life in Kansas, but behind closed doors, their marriage was deteriorating. Rather than seek counseling or separation, Raisch began looking elsewhere for emotional support, and soon she found it. That man was Mark Mangelsdorf. The relationship between Raisch and Mangelsdorf intensified quickly. What began as an affair soon evolved into something darker. According to court records, the two began discussing a future together, one that did not include David Harmon. Divorce was an option, but instead of ending the marriage legally, prosecutors later argued that the pair chose a far more sinister solution. They began planning murder. Investigators would later reveal that Raisch and Mangelsdorf conspired to eliminate Harmon. The plan was deliberate. On the day of the murder, Harmon was attacked and killed in what authorities described as a brutal and intentional act. The crime scene showed signs that this was no accident, no crime of passion in the heat of the moment, but a premeditated act. The love triangle had turned deadly. Police quickly began piecing together the events leading up to Harmon's death. Suspicion fell on those closest to him. As detectives uncovered evidence of the affair and communications between Raisch and Mangelsdorf, the motive became clear. Remove the husband, secure the future. Both were arrested and charged. In court, prosecutors laid out a case built on conspiracy, intent, and betrayal. The affair became a central focus, illustrating motive. The jury ultimately found both Melinda Raisch and Mark Mangelsdorf guilty for their roles in the murder of David Harmon. Their plan to build a life together ended instead with life imprisonment. What makes this case chilling is not just the act itself, but the decision behind it. Divorce was possible. Leaving was possible. Starting over was possible. But instead, greed, obsession, and impatience led to irreversible consequences. A husband lost his life, two lovers lost their freedom, and a community was left grappling with betrayal at its darkest. Sometimes the most dangerous weapon isn't a gun or a knife, it's a decision. If you found this true crime breakdown informative, subscribe for more in-depth case reports and courtroom narratives. This is Crime Penalties. Justice leaves a trail, and we follow it.